We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome, as we come to you from Commanders Field here in Landover, Maryland. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway from Commanders Field. Sheds off the tackle. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Richardson going right to the air. Complete to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Richardson working from the gun. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Now Richardson yet again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Antonio Gates from 4 yards out. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Dancing to his left. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Easy, 63, back. No touch that. Tiger Swamp. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. The 20. 5. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Hurts. It's Edwards again. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll look to throw again. Man open, here is Jones. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Julio Jones, 26 yards. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. pushing his way through. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw. Flushed out right. He completes it to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
18 Pioneers. 17. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Now Richardson. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 20. Now it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
73. Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's into the hands of Edwards. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Come on.
Our final shot before the half. Richardson flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Down the right sideline. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial. Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Pass complete. Jones on the comebacker.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Richardson. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Anthony Richardson.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking deep for Julio. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here's Richardson, throwing to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Richardson. In trouble, and he's taken down. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Let's go now. Drop 50, drop 60.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Fancy footwork in midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a fourth down after the scramble.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. Richardson flushed out right.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on second down. Hurts, flush to his right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones from 19 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
After the sack here, second and 11.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Richardson looking to throw this.
Flushed out right. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Here we go.
Richardson.
Flush to his right. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready up. Warriors 70. Ready. 65 catch. 6, 3, go.
Here's Richardson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Check mash. Hop, 70, hop.
Richardson to throw it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Malik Neighbors.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll look to throw.
Finding Edwards.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Edwards. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No touch.
Back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Crowd left Yeti.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Burt sets up to throw it.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory. So a win here for the Panthers, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Landover.